So starting before you're ready, this topic means a lot to me because it's something that I've always struggled with. As a perfectionist and an overthinker, I tend to overanalyze everything and overanalyze before actually taking the first step. Stepping outside your comfort zone goes so against our human nature that we tend to never take that first step in anything, even though your gut tells you to take that step, right? Even with this video, like within this YouTube channel and in my personal brand, it's so hard for me to just take that step, just get my camera, my equipment, and just pop it down and press record, because there's just so many excuses. Like, I don't know, there's no time, it's already late, or whatever, there's no sun, so then the lighting's not good. If you're looking for an excuse, you're always gonna find one. And that's what I found with every venture in my life. An example for me in my personal life is I actually used to have, or I still do, but I don't post on it anymore. I scaled my YouTube video called Big Toe Dev, where I did game development videos to around 14,000 subscribers. And just going off of that example, when I posted my first video, I was literally using my school laptop to edit and to make the games and record it. And I was using my sister's I don't know, like if you've ever seen those like really cheap headphones, and then it has the mic. I was using that, and I had no clue what I was doing. I've never used Premiere Pro before. I've never really made a proper game before. I've never made a YouTube video before, but I just knew in my gut that I just wanted to do it. Like, I had to do it, or else, like, it's like an itch, you just have to scratch it. You don't think about how am I gonna, scratch that itch. You just scratch it. So when I was around 16, 17 at the time, I think 16. And then the first video maybe got 40 views, and the second one maybe around 120, something like that. Then it just kept going up, Each video I learned something, even disregarding the views. I learned a certain skill, whether it was, I got feedback from the audience, like the editing's good, but the mic's really shit. Like, you need to improve your audio. So then I begged my parents to buy me a mic. We bought a cheap one, and each iteration you just got better. And I think that's what a lot of successful people, they say, right? They say that you just need to fail fast, because each iteration you learn something. So the person that iterates and goes from first iteration to second iteration to 100 iterations, they learn so much more than the person who tries to perfect it, right? But the funny thing is, trying to perfect it before you take the first step, that feels so much more comfortable, because you get to stay where you're in control of the situation. Failure doesn't feel good, right? Anyways, I'm going on a tangent. But with that specific example, by the 7th, 8th video, I had a video that hit 500,000 views. And would I have been able to achieve that from my skills when I was in uploading my first video? Probably not. Very, very slim chance, right? But through those videos, through each iteration, I learned something new. I grew as a creator, and I was able to produce that product. And that's what I believe is the same thing for any endeavor, with business, with the gym, with content. You just need to fail fast and iterate. That's why I'm making this video. I just want to get it out of my head and what am I trying to say? I just want to get out of my own head and do something, right? And yeah, I guess, what is the worst thing that could happen if you take the first step? The worst thing is failure. If your gut's telling you to do it, from my experience, every single time that I've gone with my gut, it's always been correct. I don't know, your body has an amazing way of telling you what you're meant to do. It's crazy that where our minds are wired, so against success. We seek comfort, we seek comfort in food, in doom scrolling and everything like that. But Yet we aspire to do so much. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It feels like you have to go against your natural programming as a human to reach the things that you want to reach for. You're never gonna be ready, man. There's never enough planning where it's gonna make you feel like you're ready to start, right? And I could say that, oh, I could say that from my own experience, bro. I swear. And I still need to learn this as well. I'm not coming at it from a lens of, I'm telling you what's right and what's wrong. I'm just, yeah, speaking from what I want to implement in my life. So from now on, I'm gonna try my best to just ship out imperfect work. I think that's the moral of the story.